All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode on the 44 Pod with your host, Hollywood himself. And I got a new guest on, KT, OK Cliff, you know what I'm saying? We don't have Hernia because, he's at McDonald's ordering some food today. So he was unfortunate not been able to get on the podcast, but I got someone just as good. I don't know if better, but, something really
Hey,
interesting. But
might be, bro.
Hey KT, man, just introduce yourself to the chat. Let them know where
What's
you
up?
from. Just anything you want to.
Cool. What's up, world? It's Oak Cliff Smith. I'm from Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas. As you can see, greatest skyline in the world up there behind me. I would put
Yeah,
it far better than any city in California. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah, you just
34
love
years
talking
old.
shit.
I'm 34 years old. I'm a professional college football PlayStation player. Probably ranked top 10 in the world. This guy knows. I beat him all the time. Actually
Nah,
beat him today. We had a match, 41-14, came back with like 4 minutes left, but that's another day. Yeah, I've been in the military 14 years, man. Been stationed all across the country, been all over the world. But yeah, I'm happy to be on here, man.
hell yeah, man. We're glad to have you on here. We're gonna dive a little deep and stuff. Let's ask a little bit about your military career.
Let's do it.
What about some places you've been to that you thought were the best ones or the worst ones?
Man, so best, right? I think my best and my worst are probably the same place, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Think
Fort
so?
Bliss, I think so. Fort Bliss, Texas, man. It has been the best experience I've had as far as like the culture of people, just seeing different things that I'm not used to seeing on a daily basis, but also the worst at the same time because of the unit. But I love El
Yeah.
Paso. I love how big Fort Bliss is. So I would say that's the best and worst place. If I had to choose another place as far as best, it'd probably be Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Did a lot of
I
high
hear a lot
school
of
stuff
good
there.
things. Yeah, you
Man,
hear a lot of
that's
good
it's a
things,
great
man.
place.
Yeah, I mean I
Great
think that's
place.
somewhere I want to go after here, but at the end of the day, like, it's really not up to us. It's usually like, hey, you can put it in a wish list, but at the end of the day,
Right.
it's whatever they need you. So I mean,
Right.
hopefully I get that spot, but we'll see. Just
Hopefully.
a little background context. I know OK Cliff, KT over here, because once upon a time he was my boss for about 5 months until he decided to let his nuts hang. Um get himself in trouble, and he had to go somewhere
Man,
else. I will
bro.
I don't know if you want to talk about that because I'm
Let's
not going to
talk
get too
about it.
much.
Let's do
All
this.
right, you want to talk
Yeah,
about that? All
let's
right.
do it.
All right, man, I'm gonna let you speak on it, but before you say anything, uh whatever he's about to say, for context, I hope nobody does it because it's not the smartest thing to do.
Hey, man.
Mind you, I had only been with him for like maybe 4 months, 4 months, 5 months, new as fuck. Just a fresh little kid in our work field and stuff. So I'm still trying to figure everybody out, still trying to get to know him a little bit, and just finding my stride. And we're about to take a picture, and next thing you know it, man, you hear a scuffle over here, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Nah,
But
man.
all right, man, I'm gonna let you speak
Yeah.
about it because I actually never
So,
asked you personally what happened.
bro.
So
All right, cool.
go ahead.
So I'm gonna rewind back, not like rewind back, but take y'all back to the summer of
2023.
2023, August time frame, because it's my daughter's birthday, and that's a key point of this story, right?
Okay.
So in our MOS, Rigo and I's MOS, we do these training seminars where we go out to the field and we certify on our job. It's called EQTs, Engineer Qualification Tables. So I had a school date for a very important school to me, and it was during the same time frame. But me being in the position I was in, I was like, I don't want to leave my guys out there hanging dry. I'm gonna go for a few days, then I'll come back, get myself ready to go to school. Again, it was an
Yeah.
important school. Master Gunning was a school. So we're out there. This is in the heat of the summer, man. We had like
Yo.
record breaking days. It was like reaching 114 degrees every
Yep.
single day, man. So we're out there. We're frustrated. We're tired. Me, maybe I'm speaking for myself. I'm out there. I'm frustrated. I'm tired. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm only supposed to
I mean,
be out there for about 5 days. So it gets to the fourth day and nobody's saying anything like, hey, we got to get this dude back. He's already
yeah.
doing us a solid by coming out here last second. So the fourth day, I start like voicing myself like, yo, am I going to leave tomorrow? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got you tomorrow, man. We got you tomorrow. Right. Boom. Backing up even more, I had put in leave 2 months prior to that to cover myself. Put in leave to, be excused. So
Yep.
that fifth day comes around, and the fifth day is August 9th. And I know this day because it's my daughter's birthday. That fifth
Yeah.
day comes around, I wake up that morning and they say, hey man, we got bad news. Your leave is canceled. Shotgun, right?
Yeah.
Buckshot to the heart. Buckshot, right? Because leave it in the military, leave is everything, bro. That's your time
Yeah.
just
You need that.
untouched. Bro, you need it, you want it, you yearn for it, right?
Yeah.
So when they told me my leave was canceled, I got unruly. I ain't gonna lie. I got a little unruly. I started getting more frustrated in my anger. My confrontation within myself has been a blessing in my life and a curse. It's a blessing
Yes.
because people know. I always say this. I can't control how you talk to me the first time, but I'd be damn sure that you'll never do it again in your life. And I
That's
live
a
by that.
fact.
I live
Yeah,
by that, right?
that's a fact. That is a
So,
fact.
right? So I'm
Oh,
frustrated.
before
Go
you
ahead,
go,
go ahead.
we're not gonna mention any names or anybody that you
Nah,
had a
never,
conversation
never,
with.
never, never,
No,
never.
nothing like that. So
Mm-mm.
we're just gonna say uh
Person X.
person X, whatever, just so nobody
Yeah, yeah,
knows who we're
yeah,
talking
for
about.
sure.
Because
I'm not even
another
gonna
way to cover
mention.
our ass. Yeah,
Yeah,
no
I'm not
rank,
even
no
gonna,
nothing,
not
just
even mentioning the
conversation.
unit. Yeah, just a
Yeah.
duty station, not even the unit. So, all right, boom. It's my daughter's birthday, and everybody's on this like camaraderie thing, like, oh, let's take a picture at sunset, right?
Yeah.
I'm from South Dallas. I don't know what time sunset is, right? So I Google. I'm not even lying. I Googled when is sunset. It
Yeah.
said 7:10 p.m. I remember specifically 7:10 p.m.
Yeah.
It's like 5:40 right now in the evening on that day. So 5:40, I FaceTime my daughter because we got a little downtime, done with training. I'm FaceTiming my daughter because I got about an hour and 40 minutes before we need to take this picture. Out of nowhere, person X is like, I need everyone in front of these vehicles so we could take a picture. I'm thinking to myself, it says sunset. I Googled sunset. I can't argue.
Not the
But
time.
I Googled it, right? So I have to hang up with my daughter because they're pressing, 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 pressing. Get over here, get over here, get over here. So I hang up with my daughter. First time speaking to her, like within the last, at that point, within a few days. And it was on her birthday. So I get over there. I'm mad about not being home. I'm mad about my leave being canceled. I'm mad about Google lying to me and saying sunset with this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck
Everything is just
that.
lining up, right? So I get over there
Yeah.
and person X tells me, no, I ain't even gonna lie. I walked up confrontational. He didn't tell me anything. I walked up. I said to person X, I don't know why I'm being told to come over here at sunset when Google told me. I'm blaming Google for everything now.
It was Google, man.
Google
Fuck it.
told me 7:10. Person
Yeah.
X, person X tells me, I don't got time for this. I'm a grown ass man. I could have just left it at that. Roger, person X, because person X outranked me.
Usually
Like
that's what
I
you're
was
supposed to do. Yeah, just fuck it. Just walk away.
chat.
Just walk
Hey,
away.
that's what you supposed to do.
Just walk away.
Where I was bottled up and my bottle tipped over. I said, so the fuck am I? So person X is done with it. Like it just ended right there. Boom, boom. Person X was done. Here come person Z. Person Z comes in. Person Z is person X's battle buddy, chat.
Yeah.
Person Z
Brand
comes
new
up
too.
and
Brand
say,
new. Brand new
yeah,
at this
brand
point.
new.
Brand
And
new.
we knew person Z for a long time. He just got bumped up to be the head honcho.
Yeah.
And person Z just got all of it. And he ain't deserve it. Me and person Z had a conversation after that, man. He didn't deserve it. And I ruined, in a sense, I ruined my career that day. I
Yeah.
made I made the next rank. I pinned Sergeant First Class October of 2023 and was held from it because I was flagged for adverse actions. So in a sense, it kind of ruined my career. Not it, the situation, but me being responsible. I'm not ignorant. I know I was responsible. I never say it's person X's fault, person Z's fault. I ruined my career that day because my confrontational being was a blessing a lot of times, but that day it was a curse for myself. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually never knew the full context of what actually happened because mind you guys, it's all of us ready to take this picture, and then like to the right of me, there's just yelling a big old commotion. Everyone's just trying to
Yeah.
figure out what the fuck's going on. Next thing you know it, um no, I don't even think we took the picture, to be honest. And then everyone just went their separate ways. I don't think I saw you until like training, the next day of the training or whatever. Um, but
I had
yeah,
to
that
sit
was
out. They wouldn't even let me go to training. I had to sit at the tent cots.
yeah. So at that point,
I
it
couldn't
was it
even
was
go.
GG's. Yeah, it
I
was
couldn't even go,
GG's.
bro.
Yeah, it was pretty bad in the sense of like, again, so for like civilian wise, um, like your leadership is kind of everything at this point, and you definitely want to have like really great leadership and really good people around you because that's what really makes the environment really good.
Yeah,
And mind you, I'm just there for 4 months. I just been there for 4 months, 4 or 5, I think. And like again, barely starting to get to know them a little bit, starting to get to know the guys, which is crazy because people are gonna be like, dude, you've been there for 4 or 5 months. Mind you, my situation was a little different because I came in at a different rank, so people really were in a slight, like in a weird way, they were kind of like not talking to me because
you
of
came
of
in
what my
with
rank was.
age too. That's a big factor. You came in with a little more age than someone that's fresh.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so people were kind of just, didn't really want nothing to do with me, which is fine, whatever. But again, it was just that weird, just trying to get to the in the works of everything, right?
Yeah.
So, needless to say, when we came back from that training exercise, he was no longer my boss. So then another person had to come in and fill that role. Again, no names mentioned. That person or that individual. Um, how do I say this? Shouldn't been in that position just yet. Still needed to grow and know a
Yeah.
little bit more. And then after for like the next year, rest of that year, it was just a whirlwind of just different leaderships because things just kept happening in our workspace, and I just had to keep getting to know different people, and it really fucking sucked. And then I
Yeah.
eventually, I seen him at work and stuff with the different at a different place, and that's how he actually ended up meeting my wife and stuff. um and she told me a few stories about him, and I'm like, damn, this motherfucker just don't listen, man. He just wants to get in
Oh,
trouble. You
man.
with person X, you said, fuck you, something like that along those words. Again, no
At the
names
PT
mentioned.
test. At the PT test.
Yes. Yeah. So
Blessing and
again,
a curse, man. Blessing and a curse,
but
but
that's what again, like that's what I respected the most from it. It's like, sometimes you just gotta let your fucking nuts hang. And again, like you can't let someone speak to you a certain way because behind the uniform, there is a person, an individual. Like, I'm a man or woman or whatever. Um, Regardless, no one should feel disrespected. But sometimes, your position, your rank, people feel like they can get away with few things. Um, and it happens all the time.
it does.
Is it the right thing to do? Absolutely not. But will they do it? Probably. It's just got to be able to, like, you said earlier, just Roger, just walk away and just take it. Even though, most of the time you just want to say fuck you and do what you want to do. But
Yeah.
most of the time you do say that, you speak your mind.
And
And,
it's
like,
crazy to think. That's what scares me the most about being in the civilian world after this. Because in the military, we talk to each other a certain way, and an ass chewing is an ass chewing. Sometimes you let it roll off your back, sometimes you let it bottle up, and then it's something bigger. But I think that's what I fear the most about being in the civilian world because they play by different rules, man. And you came in later in life, so I mean, you probably have experience in that,
yeah,
that
I think
civilian
that's what,
style.
yeah, I think that helped me a lot because I mean, I went to school. Um, I had worked normal jobs, did what I did, worked in my field, and then at the end of the day, I ended up joining in, and being able to, like you said, come at a different age and kind of
Right.
little know. So like a lot of people want to, when they just graduate high school, they go straight into the military, and they're like, yo, they don't like it, and all they want to do is go to civilian life. and it usually doesn't work out from like being able to transition back into there because they're just like, well, this is not going to work for me. I need to go back in. Then that fucks them up because they're not really consistent. They're rolling through of like a roller coaster of emotions of trying to deal with civilian life and the military life and stuff. So I feel like that fucks
Right.
people a lot of people up. So I think people should do life however they want. You know, everyone's situation is different. I just feel like joining at a later time will benefit you more than joining right after high school, just so you're more grown, you know how to treat people with respect and stuff like that, and know like what you really want. Because I feel a lot of people are confused when they join the military young, unless that's what they
Yeah.
wanted to do their whole life and whatever. But I feel like
Yeah.
it's a lot of
That's
people get in trouble that way, man. I don't know.
Hey man, those be the worst soldiers. The ones that be in high school wearing a pickle suit around, you know what I'm saying, the
Yeah.
schoolyard. They come into the military. Well,
Yeah.
I was a lieutenant colonel in ROTC. Boy, be a shit
Yeah.
bag in the real army, bro. Like for real, you don't got that life experience. Yes, I feel
Yeah, so it's all good. Fucking you're moving soon too, right? From
Yeah,
last
man,
time we
I'm
spoke.
headed to Fort Hood, couple
Finally
weeks.
getting out of that place, man. You excited?
Man, I am excited. I'm a little nervous going into a position where, I mean, I've been in positions where I've been like my own boss. I was a drill sergeant for 3 years, so I kind of know that mantra. But I'm headed to Fort Hood to be an OC. So I'll be
Oh
on
shit.
I'll be on a 5-man team, traveling from state to state and certifying and validating National Guard and Reserve soldiers. So I'm excited but
Hey,
nervous.
that's fucking cool. That is
Yeah,
fucking
man,
awesome. I'm just glad you're
excited
getting
but
out of that
nervous for
place,
sure.
man.
Yeah, I
Getting
am
out of
too,
that
bro.
place.
Yeah,
Cause
change of scenery.
that place is toxic, man. Let me tell you.
I can go jump out of a bird, come to Alaska, man. Come,
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
can,
tell him all the
I can
time,
learn
come over
airborne
here.
to like, I can learn airborne maybe on a Saturday or Sunday, like a couple
Whoa,
days.
whoa, whoa. Look,
No, come on,
man.
bro. Come on, man. It
Nah,
takes one.
nah,
Come
nah.
on. I get,
Nah.
I get there Friday, have class Saturday morning. I'm probably doing my fifth jump Sunday night.
Look,
Come on,
you
bro.
know, it ain't all that
Stand
until
up,
you
hook
get it
up,
shuffle
shuffle
to
to
the
the
door.
door. That's it, bro. It's
Look, a lot of
honestly,
people think it's just strapping on, jumping out of a plane, but
hey, bro,
it's a
feel
mental
that.
game, man. I'm telling you. Look, I might be gassing it up a little bit more than what it is, you know what I'm saying? But it is a lot. It's a. I would say, as far as physical wise, um, it just from the people I've talked to and like the different companies, because there's 4 companies when you go to airborne school, right? Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. Um, and the guys that I talked to too, this is why I kind of know a little bit. Depending on the company you go to, obviously, they have different instructors, right? The way some instructors think, you know, we need to focus a little bit more on every. At the end of the day, everyone gets the same training. It's just behind training, right? Like you're running or you're doing exercise or whatever, right? Some instructors focus more like, hey, we need to focus more on running. We do a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that. The company that I went to, we happen to run everywhere. There was no like bullshitting like walking like because within our company there was four or battalion whatever, right? 4 companies. My section, we ran everywhere, like literally fucking everywhere. The other companies in my battalion, they would walk. Their instructors would let them walk and do whatever the fuck they wanted. So in my head I'm like, damn, motherfucker, I'm tired too. Like, and mind you, I went at peak summertime, so it's about like 90 degrees with 100% humidity. So people that
Yeah.
don't know what humidity is or ran during those times, like, you don't know, you can stand still and you're fucking sweating. You can be in the perfect shape and man, you can run 20 yards and you feel like you're about to pass out. So, for them, they didn't give a fuck, which I appreciated because, you know, it just makes you stronger. And so we were running constantly. And, um, that shit sucked. I ain't gonna lie to you. So that's what I'm saying, man. You try to go over there, man. It's more mental. The physical shit is whatever. But you start strapping up and you fucking ready to jump out this motherfucker, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time, like mentally, right? I'm locked in. I told my wife, hey, I'm locked the fuck in. This shit, first jump, everyone's super excited. You see people coming in and out, right? I'm sitting down on that fucking bird, that C-130, you know, strapped up, sitting down. And then they said, all right, stand up, hook up. check your equipment. I'm good at this point, right? For some reason, that door's open. You're standing out there holding your fucking static line. Yo, my legs. I can't tell you what the fuck happened. My shit started buckling. I'm like, my legs are just wobbling, brand new baby deer type shit. And they say go, and you start going, and then you get to your door. And I'm about to jump out this fucking door. The guy kind of stopped me a little bit, because you need your spacing. Bro, it felt like I hesitated at the door for like 30 seconds, a minute. And I next thing you know, I jump out this bitch. I'm like, oh shit. I look up, thank God my shit opened up because I just smacked the ground and it was over my first jump. So that shit was probably the most terrifying, exhilarating moment that I've experienced in my career so far.
Yeah,
So I
so
don't know.
pretty much, hey, I'll be there. Like I said, I'll be there on Friday, first class Saturday. I'll do my fifth jump Sunday night.
Nah,
Hey,
look, man, you
that's
say
just
that.
hey, that's I'm built that way.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, bro.
Hell no. All right, I got a question for you. So
Let's get
when
it.
you were a drill, what was the what was the most exciting and the worst part about being a drill?
So worst is the easiest. Worst is the time frame. You don't have free time, and I don't mean free time like, oh, go here, go there. It's a 7 day job. The only day you have off is your CQ off day, and you
Yeah,
have one CQ shift. So like how we're used to it, staff duty is done by staff sergeant and above. CQ is done by E5 E6.
yeah,
When you're a drill, depending on your unit, staff duty is done by female drills only. So a female drill only will stay at the battalion building, and the male drills do CQ. I don't know why it's that way. I mean, I kind of do know why it's that way because the population of female drills is very small. So it's
yeah,
easier to have a rotation of 7 different females between the whole battalion than it is to have, a
yeah,
female
yeah,
every other day in the company for CQ. So time frame.
yeah,
If you're married, good luck. If you have kids, good luck. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I was separated at the time and my kids didn't live in Missouri with me. So it was unfortunate but fortunate at the same time. So I wasn't really affected by missing out on like family time and stuff like that. So that's the worst.
yeah,
The best was I was basic training only as a drill sergeant. So I didn't go to OSIT. But that was the best part for me because I learned so much from different MOS NCOs, from the supply NCOs that was a drill, or the medic NCOs that are drills, intelligence, the military intelligence people. It just learning off of different MOSs kind of shaped my toolkit a little bit because I was able to pull from things outside of what we know already.
yeah,
And to double back on it, the second part that was the best is just like seeing what you take from day 0 and what they look like after 10 weeks, man. Super rewarding. Like for people that
yeah,
didn't even know how to stand at attention, or they didn't know how to march, they didn't know how to do anything, but to see what when you put that patch on the shoulder at the bonfire the last day of the 10 weeks, man, super, super rewarding. The most
yeah. I
rewarding job
remember.
I've ever done in my career, man.
Yeah, I remember that shit like it was yesterday, man. It was a great feeling. It was even better because the next day they're like my drills would be like, "Yo, take that stupid shit off," and you wear it when you
It
get
wasn't
to
a
where you're
thing when
going.
I joined. It didn't exist.
For
They
real?
just came. Yeah, they just started that patch. Like there were people getting mad. They're like, oh, why can you have a deployment patch if you blah blah blah? Why can't we have a patch? So it was like a thing in like
Yeah, yeah,
2013, 2014. So it was like, okay, army patch, I guess.
yeah.
But
That
it's cool
shit,
though.
that
I
shit was
hated it
fun.
at the beginning until I was the person doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Until I was the person putting it on.
yeah.
But yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's I can only imagine because for me personally, that's one job I do not want to have. Um, like I said, for civilians like that don't understand the like how that kind of works. It's like when you promote to E6, you have two options, sometimes three, depending on if you met some sort of criteria that where you can
Yeah.
elect to either be OC or an instructor of some sort. Um, and that's one of my biggest fears is getting a call or getting that email saying, "Hey, you know what? We need you," because that is a lifestyle I do not want
Oh, you be good, bro.
or looking for. I
Try to
absolutely
plug
fuck
my
no.
iPad in. My bad. Trying to plug my iPad in.
It's all good. It's all good. We have a friend that always has to Google, so we call him Mr. Google, Mr. Matt himself. We ask him questions and he doesn't know what the fuck to say about football or whatever. So he gets on Google and he fucking has to look his shit up. So shout out to you, Matt. I know
Shout out
you're
Matt.
Mr. Google. Yeah, he's Mr. Google himself. So we'll call you Mr. Charge
Yeah,
iPad
look.
McGee.
Hey, chat. It's because he said we were starting at a certain time. I got online, bust his ass, and he was like, "You know what? We can start now. I just got my ass beat. We can start early."
Hey, look, it's a lot of back and forth recently. All right, like I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't gonna
It
lie
has
for the
been.
for the pod.
It
In the
really has
beginning
been.
when we and him started playing like consistently, he was winning like one for every 15 games. So like I win one game out of all 15, and you know what I'm saying? And then I don't know, I came to Alaska, started the cold and whatever started moving a little different. Now
It
it's
was
back and forth. It's a lot of back and
right.
forth going on.
It's that damn caribou. You got a caribou
It's that
carpet. You
caribou that
pray. You pray on caribou. Pray on caribou rugs every morning.
hey man, it's the mooses out here, bro. The energy, you know what I'm saying? That carbon dioxide, they be all the trees, I can finally breathe. None of that desert shit, you
You
know?
said comeback though, right? Speaking of comeback,
Oh my God.
no, I'm just since you said comeback, like I don't even know if you said comeback, but I heard comeback. Imagine being up 41 to 14, 1 minute left in the third quarter, then losing 50 to 41.
All right, look, chat, for
I couldn't
background
imagine it. I couldn't
context,
imagine it.
the
I couldn't
background
imagine it.
context, chat. I was not taking the game serious because mind you, look at the score. Look at the score, right? So I'm fucking around. I'm throwing the ball fucking just left and right. I'm running it. Like I really don't mind you, I'm also on the phone, so I'm not really locked in.
He
Him
was on
on
the
the other
phone
hand, he's
12
like,
seconds. He was on the phone
nah,
12
nah.
seconds.
Yeah, I was on the phone for like at least a good 5 minutes. All right. So for the 5 minutes, obviously a lot had transpired. I'm not locked in, and then I'm like, oh shit, like I think I should start trying. By the time I really realized, like, yo, I should probably start trying. Uh, he came back and it was too late, but that's okay. Look, because I'll get in tomorrow. That's what's gonna happen,
Nah.
or probably a little later tonight. Depending on his
After,
bedtime.
hey,
Because
after,
nah, he
yeah.
been going to sleep.
No, 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 no. After this, after you do
Nah.
your little producer, whatever you got to do, you feel me?
Hey,
After.
but look, like I said, if y'all want to play us on Xbox or PlayStation Network, man, you fun to drop it. Go ahead and shout out your name, and we'll drop it right there.
Yeah. So on EA, my EA tag is OAKCLIFFSMIFF. Oak Cliff Smith.
Yeah, so if y'all play him, whoop his motherfucking ass. Cause
They won't.
hey, are
They
you gonna
won't.
go OG team or you're gonna just go off whatever happens? Cause I'm gonna tell him right now, it's South Carolina. South Carolina is his fucking team. He's gonna
You a
go. His
snitch.
defense, is 3-3-5. His playbook. Yo, just
You
practice
don't,
up. Get ready to whoop that ass.
you don't know my playbook.
Yeah, look, his playbook is Arkansas.
Nah. Hell no.
Nah,
Nope.
it's like yeah, it's a thing that me and him play and shit. It's a great time. So if y'all ever want to
Yeah.
play with us, just let us know. Hey, do you remember that time? Again, this is gonna go back to the training event when we were behind the or in the back of the Bradley, and you jumped in. And mind you, guys, I've only spoken to him maybe 3-5 times out of within the 5 months, right? Like me and him don't interact because of
You gave me Red Bull.
was it Red Bull? Was it Red Bull I gave you?
Yeah.
Something like that, right? He's in the back, and it's we're getting ready for like Christmas, I guess. This is August, but like Christmas league, because he's talking to me. I'm new, so I'm still trying to understand shit. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go home. My mom's gonna make me tamales. Do you remember what I told you about the tamales? Do you remember that conversation? Yeah, yeah, yeah. First, why, dude? Guys, I haven't like I've only spoken to him about maybe 5, 6 times out of all those months. And this is a person like again, like the way military is, right? You got, the leadership sort of situation. Civilians, I know you guys won't really fully understand. You just think like, hey, like you could just go up and talk to anybody you want. But that's not really how that works, right? So you gotta kind
Mhm.
of find someone else to do this and bring it's like a tag telephone of messages is what you will say, I guess.
Yeah.
So when it comes to him, because he's my boss, I'm not gonna go up to him directly and talk to him or ask unless he comes up to me, I'm gonna respond, right? So he's sitting right in front of me in the corner. um Kind of, I think he's tired or whatever the fuck, he's off something. He got his dip. He loves to fucking dip, so he's
Not no
back there
more.
like
Not no
he
more.
goes back there in the corner, with the fucking thing, the dust is flying in. He goes like this, just dipping his shit. And he talks to me, and mind you, I don't know what it was, but I told him, I'm like, yo, I got some tamales, I'll make your fucking toes curl. That's the first thing I fucking say.
'Cause I said
Was
I
it the
didn't
right?
like him.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you did. Yeah, I forgot what the full conversation was. I just know I said, I got tamales, I'll make your toes curl. Man starts busting out laughing. Doesn't know what to say. He just looks at me like, this motherfucker's weird.
And,
I gave
and,
him
and
tamales
you,
though.
but it wasn't from your motto, I don't think.
No, no, I drove back. I drove back and for Christmas.
Oh,
Remember, I drove back
I
and then I
thought
brought you some.
I
Cause
thought your
yeah, I
wife
gave
had
them to
made them
you.
or something like. Okay, yeah, yeah,
No, no, she don't know how to
yeah,
make them
man.
shit, bro. That shit different. She Puerto Rican, man. She not Mexican. She'll make you some beans, some black beans and some rice and some bananas type shit. She Puerto Rican. Not hating on
Plantains,
no Puerto Ricans, but my wife don't make
plantains.
tamales.
I hate
Yeah, there you go.
plantains. I hate
For real,
that
I
shit.
love that. For real,
Nah, I don't. I hate it. I'm
I love.
I'm a very like I'm not a picky eater, but I'm like food biased. I
Okay.
don't know. I like when I think of Hispanic food, it's Mexican food, nobody else.
See, there you go. You know what I'm
Like I'm
saying? We
biased.
superior.
I'm biased. I only think Mexican food. I never think Puerto Rican. I never think Dominican. I never think nothing. It's just Mexican or nothing.
It's a burrito or taco, huh?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, all right,
yeah.
all right, man. Let's get into a little bit about football.
Let's get it.
For people that don't know, OK Cliff's a big 49er fan. He loves him. He's a fucking diehard Niner fan to death. All right, don't let him fool you guys. His favorite quarterback
Man,
is Colin Kaepernick. Yo,
they
thankfully we
see the
can't see it,
skyline. They see that
but we
skyline.
probably got to block that off.
They see the skyline.
No, what's underneath it?
Why?
Oh, never mind, never mind, never
Yeah,
mind.
they don't know what that is. That's a prop.
Oh yeah, it's a prop. My bad. It's a
It's a
prop.
prop.
Hey, um, but all right, no, he's a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. Unfortunately, he loves his Cowboys. Jerry Jones is his daddy. I don't know. That's what he told me in the messages and shit.
Hey, I told Michael and I told Micah we would make it happen. And we went and got Quentin, and we're going to have a best defense next year.
Yeah. So, what is your thoughts on your season? Right. It's pretty much obviously it's over. But what was your thoughts going into the season, and what made you realize, hey, this is not going to be our year again for like
so,
12 years in a row? But go ahead, go ahead. I'm
so,
curious. I'm
okay,
curious because Dallas Cowboy fans are delusional as fuck. The most
I'm not
craziest,
delusional. I'll
besides
tell
Raider
you.
fans. Besides Raider fans.
I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. It was a roller coaster, right? We got rid of DeMarcus Lawrence, which complimented Micah Parsons on the line. I had no hope. We got rid of Rico Dowdle, which was a standout with Carolina this year. He put up fucking 300 yards on us. We got
Yeah,
rid of a few key offensive players. I had no hope. I was thinking we were going to go 5-12, right? So, first game of the year comes around. We play the Eagles. First game of the year, Thursday night, first to kick the season off. We knew we were going to lose, but I end up having a little hope because we lost by one touchdown and it was a back and forth game. Hey, shout out
Yeah.
JSN, Matt Stafford, and Marvin Harrison. Good guys
All
right there.
right, all right.
So it was a roller coaster, right? So I'm feeling good, feeling good. Middle of the season, terrible. Lose to the Cardinals. Cardinals don't beat nobody, but they beat us. Every
Yeah,
time we play them, they beat us. They beat us with a person that had no eyebrows, Josh Dobbs, I think that's his name.
yeah, yeah.
They
You
beat
don't.
us this year with Jameis Winston's cousin, Jacoby Brissett. They look like the same person to me.
Yeah,
But
Dub
no,
City,
the
baby.
Cardinals, they always beat us. So it was a roller coaster. All right, boom, lose to the Cardinals, go into the bye week. We get Demario Aubuchon back, our number one defensive player. We get Quentin Williams on a blockbuster fucking acquisition. So now I'm looking up. We play the Raiders, beat the hell out the Raiders. I got like false hope. It's the Raiders.
Yeah.
And then it plummets back down. Like when I mentioned the Cardinals, losing to the Vikings. JJ McCarthy looked like Tom Brady against us. So it's just like this, man. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and no Cowboys fan says this. Next year's our year. Come on,
Yeah, you gotta
listen,
be sipping
next
on some fucking. You're drinking something,
next
man. Cause
next year's our year. Think about it. Defensive. We got rid of Trayvon Diggs. You can have him. We give him to you for a handshake and a smile. You ain't gotta give us nothing. Just shake
I
our
told you
hand,
he was
slap us on
ass.
the ass. Nah, he just battling something, man. So y'all figure that out. Y'all give us McCaffrey and Bosa, and we call it even. Call it even.
Just like that.
Just give him to us. Give us Purdy too, and we call it even. That's it. That's all we
You
want.
know, I'm glad you brought Purdy up, right? Because I want to talk a
Oh
little bit about
God,
Dakota Prescott. I'm not even talking about Purdy. I want to talk about Dakota Prescott, your favorite quarterback in the whole wide world.
he
And
is.
I told you early in the season, right? I was like, Dakota Prescott is probably playing one of the best years he's had since he's been in the NFL. Like hands down, I
Yeah,
think he was a contender for like a MVP or some shit like that in the beginning.
yeah,
Because man, he was
yep,
playing out fucking standing, out fucking stand. I was like, yo, the Cowboys low key like they got rid of Micah Parsons and they can fucking win this shit. Like if he's playing
yeah.
like that, it don't matter what you do on defense, you just got to keep scoring. Um, but then I don't know what happened. Could you tell me what? Because you watch the games more than I do. So as a Dallas crazy fan person, right? Could you tell me what when did it started going bad?
Everyone always says defense, and when they say it, you should believe it. Dak has always played like to the point where he has to score every drive, every possession. He has to score. And at a certain point, he was 35. No, I'm sorry, not 35. He was 31 and 5, 31 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. But when you throw the ball 40 to 50 times a game, those interceptions are going to come. 50 pass attempts, somebody's going to catch a pick. It's just
Yeah.
impossible. You can't go 50 for 50 in a game. That's unheard of. And I hate to blame the defense, but the defense, I would give them 65% of the fault. I really would. But
Really?
Rain Dakota Prescott, shout out to Rain Dakota Prescott.
He's playing good, man. He's playing
He's getting
good.
old though. We're wasting his years, man. He's 33 now.
Which is crazy because if you look at I mean, again, you know a lot more than I would, right? Your offense is not bad. I would say compared to the rest of the league, I would say maybe your guys' offense is top 10, 12. If I can rank, instead of being the top 10, I would say yours is either 11, 10, 11 and 12 between that 12th rank. The best offense in the NFL. I mean, you got CD, you got fucking what's the other guy's name? The one that can catch only when he wants to, drops the balls in the end zone and shit. Uh
Ferguson?
no, the other one you
Tolbert?
guys just got, the one you guys got from the Steelers.
Pickens.
Pickens, yeah, Mr. I choose when I want to catch the ball or not.
That's cap. Number 5 in the league in receiving yards. Also, what was I about to say? This is the first year of the last 5 seasons that we haven't had the number one scoring offense. The Rams have the number one scoring offense now. But
And
this is
look
the
how they look
first
right now.
year, yeah, the first year of the last 5 years that we don't have the number one scoring offense. So offense, Dak can throw 6 touchdowns, throw one pick. No one's going to talk about the 6 touchdowns. They're going to talk about that one pick. This is the first year that we haven't had the number one scoring offense. Niners ain't never had that. So we can go back to Jerry Rice. They ain't never had it, okay?
Nah, we just beat y'all. And I
The last
looked up the
four, the
overtime.
last four,
I did look it up. And actually, all time we are tied. And when it comes
really?
to playoff wins, yeah, I just looked this up today because I knew you were gonna bring it up. We are tied all time. And then when it comes to the
Okay.
playoffs, I think we're winning right now because
Well,
of
we got y'all
recently of the
next year
times.
because we played
Yo,
it.
come on.
I'm saying no. Listen. I'm saying the schedule wise, we play y'all next year because we play NFC West next year. They posted it today. We play the NFC West next year.
Good. Because you know what's coming. That ass whooping.
Hey, if it was illegal to bet, I would bet. We'll talk off stream. If it was illegal, Mike, a hypothetical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. We'll
If it was
talk
legal,
about it.
if it
Yeah.
was
Because,
legal.
man, let me tell you. Like, and it's crazy because I always tell this to everybody in the chat too. I say it very often. I'm a fan of football. I absolutely love football. Again, I'm a diehard 49er fan, but at the end of the day, like I respect game and game is game. So like there's other teams in the league where like I'm a fan of these players or I'm a fan of this team because you know they're playing extremely well or whatever. But like again, that's why I say like the Cowboys, their offense is phenomenal. They move the ball. Dak Prescott's playing his best year. It's just as a person looking out, because you're a person looking in, because you're a Cowboys fan. It's just frustrating to see like how good you guys could be and then just how much you choke. And I say that because I actually watched the Jerry Jones documentary. And before I didn't like Jerry because I thought what he was doing was just crazy. And I found a newfound respect for this motherfucker, man. And I think I told you too. I was like, I watched this shit and I said, yo, actually, this guy's onto some shit. He's a businessman. He likes what he likes and he wants to build it his way. And I understand, like, for some Cowboy fans, like, hey, this is fucking annoying. Like, this shit hasn't worked since the last time I would think with Troy Aikman. It hasn't been working. Um, so I mean, I don't know. Y'all got to figure it out, man. That's all I gotta say, man.
So next year y'all gonna beat us.
Yeah, we got to. I mean, yeah, I can't say that, but yeah, off stream.
Um,
I'll let you know.
so when Brandon Ayuk is a Cowboy next season, and we
You
give
know
y'all
what? I wouldn't doubt it.
Jalen Tolbert, and we'll give y'all, I don't know, one of our ball boys. Y'all are gonna win, right?
But look, like you said it yourself, right? It isn't the offense that's the problem, it's the defense. And when
Okay,
our
yeah.
players start coming back, getting healthy, and we just get better through the draft, because look, honestly, right? If we're really looking at it, look at all the players that left the 49ers and were stars. They're ones on that team. Like we look at the linebacker position itself, Dre Greenlaw, starter for the Denver Broncos, all pro. You look at Alzai Shazir, whatever how you say it, starter, all pro for the Texans. Talanoa Funga, all pro safety, starter on the Denver Broncos. Like we can go on and on. When people come play for the 49ers, they leave all pros. You know why? Because they keep getting hurt and other younger players getting that time to develop and play. And then when other teams like, yo, these motherfuckers are good. We need to go get them. So you know what? I'm not worried about the defense. Right now we're a little banged up. We can't stop other teams, but our offense is thriving. So I
You
don't know.
said
You tell
draft,
me.
right? You said draft,
Yeah.
right? When I got rid of Micah, we got 2 first-round picks next year. Number
Yeah.
16 and number 20. Caleb
You gotta
Downs.
hit though. You gotta
Caleb
hit.
Downs, come on over. And then anybody else. There's a DB I don't know his
You gotta
name
hit
from
on those picks though.
LSU.
Okay, how
Hey,
about can I ask
we
you this
always
though?
hit.
Okay, can I ask you this though? With
Go.
those two first round picks, would you trade those two first for Max Crosby? Would you,
No,
as a cow, you wouldn't do that.
no.
Why?
If he was younger, yes, in a heartbeat. I would say Max has, I don't even know how old he is, but I would say he probably has 5 more seasons of prime level Max Crosby. And then it's going to go into the Jadavian Clowney slump or the
Hey, but look, in the five
Calais
years,
Campbell.
no, no, within those 5 years, you could possibly go to the Super Bowl. You're probably a defensive player or something away. Because mind you're gonna draft younger guys, and none of it's guaranteed like what they can do. And you're like you said, you're wasting Dak Prescott's years. So do you want to go there now and potentially, with a guaranteed one starter like Max Crosby or some younger guys, and eventually, if you don't continue to make it, got to get rid of Dak or whatever. You got to
I,
keep
s-
rebuilding.
I say younger because I'm just going to base it off of people that were an immediate impact when they were younger, like a Miles Garrett, a Micah Parsons, a TJ Watt, immediate
And
impact
those are ones
players.
of
And
ones.
those
Those are
are
ones of
yeah,
ones
those
though.
are diamonds in the rough for sure. Diamonds in the rough. But like I I can also counter it and say it could be a person like an Abdul Carter, where he had all this high end fucking prospecting of Abdul
Kind
Carter
of
being
ass.
this next Micah Parsons or next Miles Garrett. So I don't. It just. I have no. That's why. That's why Jerry does the negotiate because
All
he
right.
looks at that shit. He looks at that, man. I can't
Yeah,
do
I
it. I
know.
don't know.
Yeah. That's why Jerry's Jerry, man. That's why he's a billionaire, man. One of
He
the
looked like.
best owners as far as
He look.
what the Cowboys are worth.
He looked like
Um
Baby Yoda.
okay. So we're gonna do this our other segment where we pick teams for this last year or whatever, last game of the season.
Okay.
It's a thing that we always do towards the end. So I'm gonna name the teams and you just tell me who you think they're gonna win, and then I got
Like a
a few
matchup.
follow-up questions.
It's a
Yeah,
matchup.
yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
these are all the games that will be happening. So the
Okay.
first one that we got is the Carolina Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Bucks. Who do you got?
So that's a playoff game. Whoever wins that wins the NFC South. Where's the game at? In Carolina?
I want to say, yeah, let me see. No, at Tampa.
At Tampa. At
I got
Tampa,
Carolina. Bryce
playoff
Young has been
spot.
playing pretty good.
He
Bryce.
has been. I must say Tampa Bay, man. I think, and you know what? I'm not to get off topic. I'm sick of the NFC South getting a playoff seed and having a losing record for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
They
I agree.
Whoever hosts the playoffs for NFC South always is like 8 and 9, or when we had 16 games, 7 and 8, or 8 and 9, or 9 and 10, 10 and 48. They always got a losing record. They need to change that, bro. But yeah, my bad.
You know
I'm gonna
what?
go Tampa Bay at home.
I got the perfect solution. You know what you need to do?
Put the Cowboys in
Send an email. Send an email.
there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you was ready for
Well,
that one, huh?
I would never say that to you, bro. I would never say that. I would never say
All
that
right,
shit.
all right, all right, all right. My bad,
I
my
got
bad.
Tampa Bay at
All right.
home. I got it 21-17.
Okay. Next game. The Colts and Texans.
Colts Texans. Colts already out. Texans looking for the number one seed, or they got a chance at number one?
I think they got a chance. I don't think they're number one.
Yeah. At Texans, man. So if
Colts, gotta go
there's
Colts.
bro, what do you you keep going
I gotta go
underdog? What's
Colts.
up with you? What's up with you in this
Yo,
underdog
Colts.
stuff?
Look, the Colts have nothing to lose. They
They
they are
don't. You're
gonna go
right.
all out to
You're right.
ruin whatever the Texans might. So I like the underdogs in this scenario. Regular season, if the Colts are still good, I would have still picked the Colts, but Texas looking pretty good.
Texans defense is too strong. I'm gonna go with the Texans to lock it up. The defense
Okay,
is crazy.
not bad. All right, Saints and Falcons.
Saints Falcons. I probably will Google the score at the end of this game. I mean, what are we doing? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Falcons.
All right,
Ain't
fuck it. I
nobody
choose the
watching that
Falcons.
shit.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah, I got
nobody
the
watching
Falcons too
that
because they
shit.
did me a favor this past yesterday. They
They
whooped
did.
the
They
Rams
did.
ass. So I got the
They
Falcons too.
did. I think they
All right.
took Stafford out of the MVP race. I think Drake May might have it now. I don't know after those 3 picks.
Yeah, probably, honestly. Two pick sixes is crazy, or a pick
Yeah.
six and whatever.
Yeah,
Next one is Titans and Jags.
I'm gonna go Jags. I think they finished strong. Cam Ward holds the ball too long. I think that Jags front four is gonna get back there a lot. He's the most sacked quarterback this year too, by the way.
That's crazy. I did not know that. That's good. I like the Jags too. I agree. Next one is the Cardinals and Rams.
Rams, bro, without a doubt,
Yeah, what are we talking about, right? I got the
without a
Rams too.
doubt.
I'm not fucking delusional here. The Commanders and Eagles.
Hey man,
Yeah.
Eagles might sit. So Eagles are stuck in their position that I think they're the 3 seed no matter what. I think they might sit everybody and take it to the playoffs with a healthy group.
Okay. I still got the Eagles. I think the Eagles are still a better team overall. The Commanders get pretty
Okay.
close, but unless they, like you said, if they sit them, the Commanders win. If they don't sit their players, I think the Eagles win. But for safety, I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Okay.
Um, Next one is the Lions and Bears. I got the Bears. Bears are
I
playing
got Bears.
phenomenal
Hey,
football.
Caleb Williams has become my favorite quarterback. Him and Purdy gave a showing, an absolute QB showing. It kind of reminded me of the 2019 golf Mahomes game. I don't know if you remember. It was
Oh
2019. It
yeah, I
was a
do. I do.
Thursday
This
night.
was Yup,
It was a
yup. It
Thursday
was
night.
at fucking it was at
Man,
in LA. In LA.
yes, it reminded me of that match and Caleb Williams and Purdy. Like shout out to Purdy because I always hated him, but I can't deny the Dougie Master.
See. Okay. So you got Bears. All right, bad, bad. Next game, Jets and Bills. Bills? What are we talking about?
Easily. But let me tell you a fun
Okay.
fact I learned today. The Jets' number one receiver is Garrett Wilson, obviously, but he hasn't caught a pass since October 12th, and he has 367 yards. He leads the entire receiving group with 367 yards.
Just tells you, man, the Jets are a fucking fraud of a team.
Golly,
That is
man.
terrible. Terrible.
I just seen that
Um,
today.
that's bad, man. That's bad.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Seattle and 49ers. The Seattle is going to the Santa Clara. I got
And
49ers.
and
That's my
y'all
team, man.
the
Come on
and the
now. I
game is
ain't
does it weigh anything out, this game?
yeah, for the number one seed.
Oh yeah, okay. At home, Seahawks. I got y'all. At home, I think home field, man. People might say, "Oh, it don't mean much." That means a lot. It really
Yeah,
does,
I think
man.
so
It
too.
means a lot. It means a lot.
Yeah. I just like the way the Niners are moving the ball on offense, and Seattle has a really good defense, but I think it's going to come down to who's ever playing the best on all three sides, because that's what I feel like that's what it's going to take. So,
Yep.
um, we'll see. Okay. Next one is the Bengals and the Browns. I got the Browns.
Perfect
Shaducey,
timing. I
Shaducey.
just looked at
Hey,
my
shout out to
AP. It
Hearn.
said perfect timing. I got the
Shaducey.
Browns, bro. I got Shaducey with 4 touchdowns and 13 interceptions that game.
Hell yeah. Hopefully he gets better, man. He figures the fuck out. That's not
He
going to
really
pay the
did.
bills at night.
It
All
ain't.
right. Next one, Packers and Vikings.
I got the Vikings. I do.
Damn.
But
Damn.
Malik is being
He's playing.
crazy right now.
Yeah, I got the Packers, man. He's playing really fucking good.
He is
Starter.
being
He's really going
crazy.
in to get a job.
He is going
He's got to
crazy.
do his thing.
Yeah.
Your next game, I think this is what a divisional opponent for you. The Cowboys and Giants. It's a division game, right?
Cowboys 58-0. Yeah. Dak hasn't lost to the Giants in 7 years.
Hey,
Seven
look,
years. He's 15
I'm
and
not gonna.
0.
Okay, I'm not gonna pick the Giants because I'm being spiteful in any sort of way. Jackson Dart, I just believe in Jackson Dart. I think he's gonna do what it takes to win this game. It's just me, so I got the Giants. I ain't being a hater. I I just think he's gonna do enough to win the game.
I just
I
chose
just
y'all.
Hey,
I
I'm
just
just saying.
chose y'all.
All
Dak
right, I
hasn't
got the
lost
Cowboys.
to the
All right,
Giants
I
in
got the Cowboys.
7 years. In seven
Okay.
years.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. You swayed me with that. I did not know that. I got the Cowboys. Dakota Prescott by 3 tutties or 4. How about that?
Yes. easily,
All right, all
100%.
right. Thank you. Hey, thank you for helping me out. Look, look.
Seven
You know what I'm
years,
saying?
15,
7 years is
15 and
crazy.
0, 15 and 0.
All right. Bet, bet. All right. So the next one is the Chiefs and Raiders. I got the Raiders beating the Chiefs just because Patty Mahomes is not there, and the Raiders hate the Chiefs, and um, hopefully Pete Carroll can figure it out and get a fucking W.
If he stopped chewing on that damn gum and look at a
Yo,
goddamn playbook. Yeah, I got
yeah,
the
for real.
Raiders, man. Even though they set Crosby out for the rest of the year.
Fucking dumb, but what? It's all good. Next one, Dolphins and Patriots. I got the Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins as well. I think Patriots will sit. No, because the
I
AFC
think
is
they
still
will.
up
I
for
think they will.
grabs.
I think they will. Oh no, yeah, you're right. I got the Dolphins. I like Q and Ewers. I like what he's doing right now. Tua's out.
I
Tua's
think I,
getting somewhere
I think I
else.
also got the Dolphins. They're a super fast paced team. They're just a young team and they don't have the number one receiver. So I got the Dolphins too.
Okay. Next one, the Chargers and Broncos.
Bronx. I got the Broncos.
Yeah. You think
That
I
fucking
got the
elevation
Chargers?
is
I'm gonna go
crazy.
Jim Harbaugh. I'm gonna go Jim Harbaugh. I got the Chargers. I got the Chargers.
I got
I
those
think
Broncos defense. How about that? Specifically the Broncos defense.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I cannot deny how good they are. I just believe in the Chargers and Jim Harbaugh. So I mean, it's gonna be a good game. That's a well, I mean, starts at 12 for me on Sunday. So should have been a
So
prime
it's
time
a
game to be
game,
honest.
but it is though. If it starts at 12, that means it's a game of the week because it'll be 2 o'clock for me. So a
Nah,
game of the
so
week.
this next game is Sunday night, and that is the Ravens and Steelers. That's a the Sunday night game for me. Well, for everybody.
Nah, yeah. No, I mean like
I
you know
don't
how
think
they
I.
normally have the game of the week, like it's a Fox game and it's the middle of the day, but it's titled game of the
Oh
week.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Okay. So for this one, the Ravens and Steelers, who do you got?
that's another playoff. Whoever wins takes it, and it's
Got the
at
Ravens. Got the Ravens.
Pittsburgh. I got the Steelers. I got them.
Okay, I like a little different. Yeah. I
I
think
got the
it's
Steelers, man.
up to toss. I think it just whoever's playing on better on all three sides is gonna win this game. Um,
Isn't it
and if
crazy
Aaron,
that Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season ever?
I don't know how he's done it, man. That shit's crazy. I don't know how he does it, but
It's,
he's doing it
it's
somehow.
insane.
It's in the
Yep.
Air Force Ones, man. I don't know.
I got the Steelers, man. Hey,
All
Rod.
right. Well, look, guys, these are our picks for the week. I wish I had Hearn's picks so I can go over them, but he hasn't sent me any. Google himself never sent me his either, but I'm sure they'll be posted on our TikTok or and Instagram and all that stuff. So all that stuff will be posted. Let's see, KT. Let's see if he's above 500 for his first time with picks. Because if he's
I will
below
be.
500,
I
he's
will
not
be.
gonna come back on because his football knowledge is terrible. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But
Hey,
yeah,
I'm a
let's see if
savant,
you're
man.
above 500 this week if you're first time being on the pod. But do you have anything you want to say before we head off here?
Nah, man. Appreciate you having me on, man. This was fun. I've never done nothing like this. I'm normally doing voiceovers on TikTok, so this was something different, but it was definitely cool, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, do you want to shout out your TikTok? Because I know for people that don't know, KT over here, he's kind of a myth and a legend in the TikTok world. You know what I'm saying? Coming back from his drill days, so you want to
Yeah,
shout
man.
anything out? You want to?
Yeah, bro. I only got one social media platform. I only have TikTok, and that's OAKCLIFF Oak Cliff Smith. Shoot me a follow. I've been kind of inactive on there, but I'm looking to start getting back into things once I leave this place. So yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, thank you for coming on the pod today. We'd love to have you again. Next time we do one. Again, if anybody has anything they want to say or leave in the comments or whatever, you can always just DM us or whatever. Because a lot of people, for some reason, when we tell them to get on the pod, they get real shy and scared. We have
Yeah.
a Ravens fanboy. He thinks Lamar Jackson's his daddy. Even though it just doesn't make sense. But we told him to get on numerous times. He goes MIA, never wants to come on. But I'm glad you were able to. You kind of
Yeah.
broke that curse for people being scared. So thank you for coming
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
pod. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, shout out to everybody that's listening to us on everything. So that's your host, Mr. Hollywood himself. Okay, Cliff, fucking iPad Charge McGee. We appreciate
Yeah.
you. And that's us signing out, baby.
All right.
Hell yeah. I think that's loading
That's it.
now.